There's a beautiful ancient custom among Jews that on Friday night before the Shabbos candles are lit, that we should bless our children. And what we say to them is, Yisimcha Elokim Efraim And Menashe. May God make you and bless you like Efraim and Menashe. And that comes, of course, out of this week's portion. Efraim and Menashe are the two grandchildren of Jacob, the children of Joseph. And before Jacob dies, Joseph brings them to their grandfather to be blessed. And he says to Joseph, your two children will be the paradigm blessing for all Jews in the future. Everyone that wants to bless their children are going to say, may you be like Efraim and Menashe. And the question is, why Efraim and Menashe? Why not Jacob's own children? He had 12 of his own children, great tzaddikim, great holy men, each in their own right. He could have said, may why don't we say, may God make our children like Judah and Reuven? Judah is the king of Israel. From him come all the kings. Reuven is the firstborn of Israel, a great tzaddik in his own right. Or Levi, from him come all the priests. Why is the paradigm Jew, Efraim and Menashe, whom we so wish to bless our children, that they should be like them? And the answer is because Jacob and his sons lived in Israel. They lived in a holy environment. It was a different kind of challenge. In fact, there were very little challenges in their life. But the two sons of Joseph, who were brought up and born and bred and raised in Israel, in Egypt. Egypt was the worst place on earth in terms of spiritual, holiness. It was a depraved place. Place of idol worship was very, very common there. That was not a place you want to raise Jews. Yet Joseph was there. He understood that God sent him there, and he raised his two children there, and they became incredible Jews. They were tzaddikim. They were both holy men, and that's a paradigm because that is a resemblance of our own lives. We live in exile. We don't live in a holy environment. Sometimes, most of the times, we're in exile. We're in very foreign lands, most of us. And that's why we bless our children that they should be like Efraim and Menashe, because they're a paradigm for us. If Yosef can raise his two children, that they should remain Jewish and completely dedicated to Jewish life in an environment like Egypt, every one of us can do it, and we should do it. And that's the happiest, most balanced life you can give to your children. If you raise them in an environment of Torah and Judaism, the more Torah you give them, the more happy they'll be. The more stable they'll be, the more balanced they'll be. And if we ever needed proof, 2023 is the greatest proof of that. So much confusion, so much darkness. You're steeped in Torah, you're steeped in holiness, you can weather every storm. And that's what Efraim and Menashe did. So may I bless all of you. Yisimcha Elokim Efraim and Menashe. May God make all of you like Efraim and Menashe. Raise your children wherever it may be. You can always produce great tzaddikim like Efraim and Menashe. Shabbat shalom and all the best.